Warm cinnamon apples, a soft buttery bread, and a sweet glaze on top. This has all the flavor of an apple fritter donut without ever turning on the fryer. When you're craving that warm apple fritter taste, but don't have time to fry a batch, this bread gives you the same cinnamon apple flavor in every single bite. Hey friends, you and I are in the mood today to make apple fritters. It's a great, nice, cozy little sweet baked good to have, right? Apple fritters. I mean, who doesn't like apple fritters? But I'm not in the mood to make those today. But I am in the mood to make apple fritter bread. It's all going to go into one loaf pan, super easy. And who does not like that cozy taste of some fresh homemade bread, right? Hey, let's get into it. We start out by greasing a bread pan, and you can tell my bread pan has some miles on it. Then in a small mixing bowl, we're going to add brown sugar, cinnamon, and we're going to make sure that that's combined and stirred very, very well, because that becomes one of the nice layers and mixture that makes this bread so, so yummy. In a separate bowl, we're going to add our peeled, cut up apples with some cinnamon, and we're going to make sure that we add some sugar in here as well. And then we will stir a little bit more sugar there. And then we're going to stir all of this together so it's combined very, very well. So we've got two separate mixtures, the brown sugar and cinnamon, and now the apple, sugar, and cinnamon. I'm going to make sure that all of these ingredients look pretty good. Now in another mixing bowl, we're going to add our sugar, and then we're going to add a stick of softened butter. Oh, and my little butteraholic here, Lily, always gets to lick the butter wrappers. She's always right there when I open them up. Don't worry, I am washing my hands before I come back. Next, we're going to add in our vanilla. Pure vanilla is always best, but any vanilla will work. And then we are going to add in some flour. And it looks like then some baking soda and some baking powder. And then we're going to add in some milk. This is already making, for the looks of a very nice, creamy, moist bread. So I'm going to take my hand mixer and we're going to mix all of these ingredients and combine them very, very well. This becomes the batter, the main batter of the apple fritter bread here. We're going to mix this until it's combined very, very well. This is a super easy recipe. It is makes one loaf of bread, and when I say it's easy, it's much easier than frying up regular apple fritters, because we're going to pop this in the oven in no time. It's going to be out, and it's absolutely delicious. I'm going to scrape the side of the bowl here just to make sure that I've got all of my ingredients combined very, very well into this main bread batter. Next, I'm going to add a couple eggs, and then we're going to take the mixer and we're going to make sure that those eggs are mixed very well into the batter. And I always love to work with room temperature eggs. So if you know you're going to be baking, pull those eggs out of your refrigerator and make sure that they are at room temperature before you start mixing in on anything that you're making there with eggs. So there we go. It looks like those eggs are mixed in perfectly. And now we're going to start layering in the loaf pan. So first of all, I'm going to put in the main batter. I'm going to put in a little bit of the batter. I can't believe how much this bread tastes like the actual fritter donut. I mean, I was shocked. It is absolutely delicious. So I'm going to get probably about a third of the batter down on the bottom there. You're going to push it into the corners and make sure it's somewhat level. And then we're going to come in with our other ingredients. There is the apple ingredients. We're going to put a little bit of the apple there, and then we're going to come in and sprinkle all of that brown sugar and cinnamon. Now, you want to be very generous here because every bite of bread, you want to make sure it gets a nice cinnamon, sugar, yummy bite. So now I'm going to come back in with the batter, the rest of the regular batter, and I'm going to lay that right on top of the cinnamon mixture, which is on top of the apples. And it looks like I'm going to use this batter right up. So it was maybe about a half. You're going to use about a half on the bottom and then the remaining half on top. That's how it goes. So delicious. We're going to scrape it out of the bowl here and get every single little bit. We don't want to waste any of that batter. We are going to spread this out again. Make sure that it's pushed into the corner so it's somewhat level. And then we're going to add more apples and more cinnamon and sugar. We're going to add the remaining of the apple mixture. Oh man, it even smells good before it goes into the oven. The apples and the cinnamon smell so, so good. All right, we spread those apples out. Now we're going to put the remaining sugar and cinnamon mixture on top. And remember, you're going to use the whole thing. You're going to be very, very generous with the cinnamon and the sugar. We're going to put it in the oven. We have preheated our oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to put it in the oven for 50 minutes. And there she goes into the oven. Now, while that is baking in the oven, we're going to make the glaze. We're going to take a mixing bowl and add some powdered sugar. And then we're going to add a little splash of milk. And we're going to whisk that together very, very well until it makes a nice, fine, runny glaze that we will be dressing the top of that apple fritter bread after it cools for a few minutes after it comes out of the oven. So you can make this up ahead of time and just leave it and set it aside and wait for that bread to cook. Next, I'm going to add some pure vanilla into the glaze mixture just to give it an extra little boost of flavor. We're going to whisk that in really well and set that aside. Now the bread is out of the oven. I did let it cool down for a few moments, and now we're going to take the glaze and spread it all over the top. We're going to dress the whole top of the apple fritter bread. You're going to let that soak in. You're going to be very generous. We're going to use as much of this glaze, maybe all of it. We're going to get the edges here. You can see that the bread absorbs the glaze just like a donut would, just like a regular apple fritter donut. So keep pouring that glaze on, the more the better. Hey friends, the apple fritter bread is perfect. Here we go, right out of the oven. We put the glaze on top, and now we're gonna cut into it and take a taste together. So you got all that beautiful harmony in there with the cinnamon, the sugar, the apple. I mean, it is the house smells so good. I mean, it is so great. And isn't a bread just simple to do? I'm gonna go left here. I'm gonna take this right off the ends. This is still warm, but you don't have to fuss around with all the apple fritters. You can just make this apple fritter bread. Look at that. Oh yeah, friends. I mean, this is so good. I mean, let's just cut right into here. I mean, she even looks like fall to me. I mean, I'm looking at it going, that is so fallish. Let's take a bite.
Wonderful.
Out of this world. This is so moist in here. It tastes just like an apple fritter donut. I mean, it just is so moist, so delicious. You know what, though? I do think that the next time I make this, I'd put some walnuts or nuts in it if you love nuts, right? You could add a few crushed walnuts in there, some pecans. That would just even make it just that much better. But she is perfect. She is wonderful. You're going to have to make this one. And guess what? I'll see you in the next one. Take care.